Okay, this is working now. For some reason, there was a bit of a lag there, so I kept trying to restart it, and then I found out that I started up like 18 fucking Hangouts. So let's give this another shot now. Send the link to my disreputable cohorts. There we go. Again, another substitute for all those poor fools who are missing BDU tonight because the Rhino is on different days for this month. So we'll see who jumps in. Exciting stuff. I should probably open up the YouTube page, shouldn't I? Just in case any of our little downvoters are brave enough to jump on and leave comments for once instead of being little pussies. Think that'll happen? So live streaming. I wonder if that would happen. The stream's current bitrate is lower than recommended. Well, what can I do? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, this isn't what I wanted to see. View on watch page. There we go. There. Now we're good. Now I can just pause this. There we go. Chat's open. Now let's wait and see if anyone jumps in. I'm drinking a Schwartz beer, by the way. You can't see it, but let's just say black beer lives matter. All right. And let's go to Facebook and see if anyone's leaving weird messages. I can't get the link to work. Nope. Oh, Radar, how you doing, sir?
Hey, not to myself.
Good. How's the new job going?
Pretty good. I wasn't available last week or Wednesday before that because I was really tired. Because of the new job. I was placing everything in the store and all that. And finally we opened this last Thursday.
Nice. So what are you drinking, sir? Is it a side launch product?
No.
No?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I figured as much.
Side launch wheat.
Right on.
Picked one up last week and I'm drinking it tonight. I should pick up some bicycle brewing. I mean, it's right next to where I work.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Was Guy enough?
I haven't seen Guy in weeks.
Oh, really? Okay. I was going to say, was he nice enough to bring you back anything?
Nope. I don't know if you know if he's back.
Oh.
Is he back yet?
Yeah, he's back.
Yep. I'm not gonna stay long there. I gotta go to Montreal tomorrow morning, see my new niece.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My older sister has another kid.
Cool.
Can you hear the fan in the background?
Is it coming from my end?
No, me.
No, I can't really hear your fan.
Okay, good. So what's the topic tonight?
There are no topics. It's just
Is Chad getting on?
I doubt it. I think he's
working
really? Tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what this is for. I'm just hosting this in case anyone needs their Wednesday night fix. So.
Oh, nobody else is here. Let's talk about metal.
Oh, we got the Beer Zircadian in the chat. Sup, Nigrophiliac. Damn, I don't even know how to respond to that. Do you want a link there, Beer Zerker? I'll send you one in the old Facebook. Where are we going here?
Nick should be on. He's on Facebook.
Yeah, I think they're going to be on here in a second. They're just taking their time. Okay, send you a message. In the basement, I'm here for now. Oh yeah, he's got to go to a birthday party or some shit.
Who?
Chris. Let's see here. What did they say on Facebook? Nothing. They're a bunch of jerk holes. All right. Oh, that sounds like something's going on. Oh, there we go.
Vlog. How's it going there, Craig?
Craig.
Craig.
Just call me Craig. How could you?
He called you Craig. That's awesome.
I don't know what kind of parents would name their son Craig.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, where's that name come from? Craig. Hey, Pichu. Hey, Nick.
Yo, Raider.
How's it going?
It's going. I see that Greg has shown everybody his dog.
I assume Greg is shaved. I don't know.
Shaved.
Now the dog on his butt. So that's what he thinks of you all.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Next, that's gonna be trouble.
Uh-oh. Another one of those 18-year-old beers he's got sitting around his house. He just decided to pour it in it.
At 18 years old, just 18 months.
Oh, well, you know. So what are you drinking / sopping up from your desk?
I drank a Kedgwick from Petit Sue.
And what about Gregor's?
Mill Street Tankenstein from Mill Street, the most craft of all craft breweries.
Oh, yeah.
Mill Street.
Craftiest of craft.
I've heard this.
Well, they still have good beer. Yeah.
I agree, the beer actually is still
Good
pretty
beer. They just sold out.
Beers Arcadian says, is this the entrepreneurial power hour? You might learn some entrepreneurial things about entrepreneurship. You never know.
But
And in the in the basement is like, "How was your trip, Lee?" I didn't take a trip, dude. I was just here and Guy arrived. That's pretty much the extent of the trip.
Lee's channel was the first thing in 80 years that was invaded by the French.
Oh,
Yeah.
was he? Did he invade your channel? I didn't see that.
No. Well, there's one video on my channel with him and Pascal in it.
Listen, there's a certain
I'll go take a look.
There's a certain offer that Guy made Lee. It's in no way a pyramid scheme, but Lee is just going to pay Guy a whole lot of money in order to help him get back on top of YouTube, become the king of YouTube again, and through about 150 payments of $200 a month, Guy will certify Lee. Man, this is a tongue twister. Guy will certify Lee to be an entrepreneur or a teacher of entrepreneurship.
Yeah, I might get a T-shirt out of it. By the way, In the Basement loves your pedophile mustache, Greg.
Oh, thank you. It's not really a pedophile.
I didn't know Lisa Ann retired.
I just haven't really shaved.
Oh yeah, I've been retired for a while, sir.
No, Lisa Ann retired.
Oh, the porn star.
Yeah.
Well,
This
she
baby
is
is spending her retirement like a typical porn star, hosting her own fantasy football podcast.
Oh yeah, that's how they all do it these days. But hey, she is 80 years old.
There's another Lee that retired and has their own podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
This is about movies.
I'm just reading a post that what 11 porn stars are doing off camera. Jenna Hayes loves to see the world. Here she is at the Coliseum in Rome.
Spreading her butt cheeks.
Rome.
No, that's for the Leaning Tower of Pisa. She's spreading her butt.
Oh yeah.
Leaning Tower of Penis.
Come on, this Aussie show.
Porn stars, come on.
I don't want to read these sort of articles. I don't want to think of porn stars as people. Come on.
It just makes it awkward when you're late.
Exactly.
Like this cryotube or something when they're offset, so they don't age a second when they're not getting fucked.
Exactly.
I shouldn't talk. I watch porn a lot. I know Greg does.
You animal. None of us would watch porn. It's degrading to women.
That's right. It's terrible.
Degrading to men.
You watch the men porn?
No, ever watched the movie Orgasmo?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, what Ron Jeremy's like, yeah, it's more degrading to men.
Well, I've always thought strip clubs is a lot more degrading to men because I've seen people go into strip clubs and with a lot of money and come out of strip clubs with very little money. And yeah, the girls had to take off their clothes and gyrate, but at the end of the day, they walked out with $500 to $1,000 in their pocket.
Yep.
Who got taken advantage of?
I wanted to create a T-shirt. It's like a pole dancer, but it says "I support post-secondary education."
Yeah.
I support single mothers.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I remember there was one of on T-shirt hell that I always thought, I'm like, you could not wear this without literally people just beating the shit out of you on the street. And the shirt was called Music in a Minor, and it was literally a very young, very underage girl, cartoon character, shoving a flute up her face.
No.
I'm like, you would get the shit beaten out of you if you wore this shirt. I thought it was funny, but I would not be brave enough to wear it.
Yeah, that one time in band camp. Yeah.
Bill Goldberg is back in WCW.
Yeah.
I know, start the WWE roster.
Isn't he fighting, what's his name, that other big fella?
Yeah, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Lesnar.
That'd be interesting to see. Bill Goldberg's 50 years old.
Well, they'll have a big name to try and take out, the people can compete
Still
with.
looks like he's in shape, though.
Oh, yeah, he's in shape, but he just had double knee surgery, too, recently.
He did.
So we'll see how that works out for him.
If he was physically capable of doing it, I think they'd want to get Stone Cold Steve Austin out of retirement and get him to fight Brock.
Oh yeah, they've been trying for years.
But he's too crippled to actually have a match, I think.
Yeah, he's like, no, I physically can't do it.
It is.
Apparently, it doesn't stop Undertaker. He's walking with crutches, I've heard lately.
Yep.
Yeah,
I saw that.
That guy, I actually feel bad for. He should retire. Like, I mean, was such a good wrestler back in the day, and I still think he's a pretty good wrestler. But he's at this point, you know what? I think it's time to sit back and maybe enjoy your money before you just die of like a head injury or something.
Yeah. He's kind of squandered his retirement anyway. Should have had that one last great big match, and they've just sort of ruined that all. It's just like, yeah. Well, no new comments. So here's the Ontario beer news.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Stuff happened in Ontario that no one cares about. There you go.
Some of us care about it. If it's in Toronto, I care.
No, Catherine Wynne is still Joe's boyfriend. Or girlfriend, or one or the other. Who knows? That was a slip of the tongue, but it might have been a Freudian slip of some sort.
Well, Kathleen Wynne only eats pussy, so are you saying Joe's a pussy?
Well, yeah, we all know that.
Oh, my God.
Grabbed by the pussy?
I'm just going to badmouth Joe until he shows up.
Actually, it was funny. The other day I was at the grocery store and I saw a bunch of Orville Redenbacher popcorn. I was like, holy shit, Kathleen Wynne. Pop has...
Yeah, it's pretty close, isn't it?
It's remarkable.
Yeah. In the basement. Have a great chat, boys. I'm home early enough. I'll check in. All right, sir. Have a good birthday party or whatever. Get real drunk.
Is that Jamie or? Oh no, that's Chris.
Yeah, it's Chris.
You know what? BD only happens once a week. You know, I think it's a little more important than your brother's 40th birthday.
Yeah, I really do too. It's kind of disgusting that you would just jump out.
I mean, I've lived my entire life, and I've yet to ever have a 40th birthday party. So how important could it be?
Yeah, me too. It's disgusting.
I thought he was about to say, it's like I lived my entire life without having to force him. Yeah, that's totally not what I was expecting Greg to say.
No, me and those three other men, we had some fun that night.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, women. Oh, God.
Oh, right, women.
Hey, just remember, it's not gay if you expected a girl to show up and she just didn't.
That's right. At that point, I was horny anyway, so like you know.
Well, yeah.
It's not gay if you don't know it's a guy and all the lights are out.
That's way too much information there, Nick. Yeah.
Remember I once saw this prank video. I suspect it was probably fake, but it did look pretty real. Where they actually tricked like a girl to blow a guy's dick through a glory hole, and then at the end they revealed it was her brother, and neither one knew of the other, and they both freaked out. And I was like, this is probably fake, but it's pretty real the way they're reacting. Like
some of these
the girl.
Some of these low budget porns have way better acting than the big budget stuff.
Well,
it's indie porn.
Hidden camera, because then it's like they're not acting; they're just being normal people.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll eat this pickle out of your butt, because why not?
Support your independent porn maker, porn filmmaker.
Yeah, support local if it's good.
Support local.
if it's terrible porn, then don't support it. But
like craft beer, you keep wanting to try again the stuff that's local. It's all often fresher. Plus, you might be able to get
Well, me and Guy were in college. There was a girl there who always had pink streaks in her hair, and I found out she became a porn star in Montreal.
Really?
Yeah.
I went to high school with a girl who did cam shows for a while. She stopped doing it, but
stopped doing it when she found out you were watching.
I have no idea why she stopped doing it. She didn't know me, so it wouldn't matter either way. But
sadly, I don't know any girls that grew up to do anything interesting in the adult entertainment industry.
Oh crap! I went on her site and like, enter here. I am not 18. I chose I am not 18. Shut. Fuck.
He got shut down trying to guest our website.
Actually, if he's not 18, you better kick him off your chat as well, because we could be liable for.
Yeah. See you later.
I could be liable. You guys are in the clear.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be brought up on some sort of charges.
I'll bring you up as a character witness.
Greg. That's for Greg.
Is it on Facebook? Because I can't see it if it's not on Facebook.
What?
I'll check the
Vandal. Okay, so is this the chick you were talking about that you went to college with?
The chick we went to college.
Vandal Vixen.
Yeah. She's in Montreal.
Oh shit! I just clicked. I am not 18.
That's what I did.
Well, what about say it says you're at least 18 years of age and 21 in some localities, but you still have to click I'm not 18. There's no option to click I'm not 21.
So she's she's one of these alternative punk rock porn star kind of things.
Yeah, all natural though.
Yeah, who would have thought she'd do
100% organic grown.
Who would have thought she'd do a Harley Quinn porn?
Probably.
Yeah,
you see that? No. You go down. There's one picture here where she's obviously Harley Quinn, and she's got some dude dressed up like the Joker.
Of course.
She fucked Jared Leto.
Oh, this is one of those hippie porn stars.
Hippie porn stars.
Hippie? What?
Like a flower child.
That's not the impression I got.
I got the scary clown thing going on.
Barf.
Yeah.
Actually, she almost reminds me of one of those, those feminist porn videos where it's like, oh, this is porn for women, and most of the women in it are so ugly that men wouldn't want to masturbate to it anyway.
Wow.
Russian porn? Actually,
oh, wow,
Russian chicks are pretty hot.
It's like click on the sex.
I see she did
She's
one.
She's a piss and specialist.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done. I don't need to see that.
Oh,
Squirt
God.
best specialist.
It's weird enough talking about porn when we see Zardoz and his.
Hey, he's all man. He's all man. That's nothing pornographic. He's just he can wear that because he's Sean Connery.
What is he doing nowadays, anyways? Sean Connery. I haven't heard him in years.
He's retired.
He's retired, spending his money, probably having sex with many women.
No, apparently his health's pretty bad.
That's what I was hearing. I don't think he's doing well.
His last credit was this really, really bad animated film. If you look up his credits on IMDb, then you look for the trailer for that, it's terrible.
Yeah, I'm still holding that he'll be the next Bond.
Be the last.
No, Daniel Craig said he'll do another one.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so it.
I like the old days where like you had Sean Connery and you had Roger Moore. They did like 7 or 8 of them each. It's like these ones. It's like, oh well, we got one Bond. He'll do a few, and then we get a new guy.
You see,
Pierce Brosnan did a good 4.
He did 4, I think. What's Daniel Craig? Is he at 4 now?
He's at
Daniel
4,
Craig 4, yeah. But the opportune time to bring Sean Connery back was for Skyfall. He should have been the old guy at the house when James Bond goes back to his historical home in Scotland.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool. I still think the best Bond was George Lazenby.
You're just contrarian.
Living Daylights. Which one was that one?
That was
Living Daylights?
No, it was in Your Majesty's
Secret Service. Yeah.
George Lazenby.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
It wasn't a bad Bond movie. Just because John Lazenby only did one, it doesn't mean it was bad. It was actually good.
It was a good movie, but he wasn't that great of a Bond. Honestly,
well, that's the thing.
My opinion.
Of the series, that movie actually probably had more to do with the overall Bond canon than a lot of other ones did. Like Bond got married in it.
Yeah.
And he got married, his wife was murdered by Blofeld and all that.
Yeah,
Yep.
like I think they took down a good portion of Spectre. It's been a while since I've seen that movie, but like I think a lot of important shit happened in that movie. But it was
also
cheesy.
pretty.
Break the
Wasn't
fourth
there
wall,
like a scene where he was like in the middle of a bunch of women in a dressing room or something?
Yeah.
It was pretty racy.
I can't remember the entire plot, but Blofeld was posing as some sort of guru scientist or some sort, and he had all these attractive women up in the ski lodge for some reason.
Was what's his name? The guy.
It was Telly Savalas.
Oh, that was Tony Savalas.
Telly
Savalas.
Telly Savalas.
Who loves you, baby?
Which movies was shit, I can't think of his name. The guy from Halloween, the Dr. Loomis. What's his
That was what's
Donald
it called?
Pleasance?
Donald Pleasance.
Yeah, Donald Pleasance. But the movie was Thunderball?
Yep.
Well, yeah. Or was Thunderball the remake of the original? I can't remember.
No, I think
Thunderball was the original. The remake was Never Say Never Again.
That's right. That's right.
That was the unofficial one they did with Sean Connery, which wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Because there was like a split in who owned the rights to the Spectre concept and the story of Never Say Never Again.
Although it was interesting, they had Max von Sydow as fucking Blofeld in that one.
Yeah.
You only live twice. He was in there, Donald Pleasance.
Oh, the one where they're in Japan.
Okay, so The Only Live Twice was the original, and Thunderball was the remake. No, Never Say Never Again was the remake. What the fuck was Thunderball then?
Thunderball was a regular. Was a regular.
Never Say Never Again was the remake.
I think Thunderball was a Sean Connery original one, and I think wasn't that the one like I think George Lazenby came in, then I think, or was the Diamonds Are Forever that I think. Because I think George Lazenby came in.
Lazenby came in for On Her Majesty's Secret Service, then he left, and it was Diamonds Are Forever? Was the last Connery movie before Moore took over?
Then it went.
Live and Let Die.
Yeah, Never Say Never Again was the Thunderball remake. Yeah, but
it came out like a couple months before or after.
I don't think it showed. Didn't show Blofeld in that one, the original one.
No, I don't think Blofeld was in the original Thunderball.
No.
Yeah, it was Kevin McClory that was the guy that owned the story rights. Helped write the screenplay for it or something. So he got some rights to the creative content that was added for the movie.
Right. Yeah, Anthony Dawson is Stavro Blofeld, voiced by Eric Pullman, both uncredited, head of Spectre.
Beer 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I kind of.
Oh yeah,
it would be nice if Craig did come back for one last one, just to kind of salvage the fucking mess the last movie was.
I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as the other ones.
Oh god,
it was just it was terrible. I didn't like the way they were trying to tie all the other Craig movies together and this really just kind of hackneyed plot and shit and fucking what's his name there is fucking Blofeld just didn't work for me at all.
I have not seen the last one.
Yeah, I like Christoph Waltz, but I don't know. I didn't hate the movie. I liked it better than Quantum of Solace, but it's definitely the lower side of Craig's movies.
Yeah.
Skyfall, that was the peak for me.
Yes, I mean Skyfall's hard to fucking beat.
Yeah, Skyfall was solid. Casino Royale was
Skyfall
good.
was solid, and Casino
Royale was really good.
That was good.
I liked it.
Thing I like about Skyfall is that it takes like all the sort of grittiness and down to earth stuff that Casino Royale had going for it, and it was like, wow, this is really Bond here, where he's like really nasty and almost kind of psychopathic in a way, and and then it mixed in some of the traditional elements again and made it feel more like a traditional Bond film to a certain degree, and they kind of balanced it really well, so I really appreciated that.
The computer parts of it were kind of stupid, but otherwise...
Yeah, but, I mean, that's movies.
It was really, like, watching it in the theater was just super, super intense, just the way the action was strung together.
Mm. And Javier Bardem there is the villain there with the fucking the dental implant that made his face look normal when he took it out. I thought that was pretty cool.
The cyanide pill that failed.
Yeah.
You know what it does to you?
And I like that he was sort of ambiguously perhaps gay or not, so he's kind of almost coming on the Bond when he was torturing them and stuff.
Like
Ugliest Bond girl ever.
Which one?
Yeah, well, she died early on.
No, I was saying Javier Bardem was the ugliest Bond girl ever.
Okay, I get it now.
I like the one with Pierce Brosnan, The World Is Not Enough, because you had Denise Richards, who they kept making Christmas jokes the entire movie.
Oh,
and
Jesus,
then,
Christmas Jones. Christmas only comes once a year.
And then you got very...
That's like one of the most... I think... I thought that was one of the most boring Bond movies.
No,
I didn't like that one.
But it was just really cheesy.
GoldenEye. The original GoldenEye is about as good as the game to me. I love that one.
Yeah.
GoldenEye's really good.
Yeah.
But if you freeze...
And Tomorrow Never Dies wasn't bad, but it certainly dropped off after that, especially Die Another Day. It refused to acknowledge that exists or even watch it again.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I think they progressively got worse, actually. I think
Oh, they
GoldenEye
did.
was the best.
Yeah.
GoldenEye was the
Got
best
worse.
one.
GoldenEye was the best. Tomorrow Never Dies was not bad, and then the rest was just...
Shit.
But it wasn't Pierce Brosnan's fault either. It was the fucking writing.
Oh, yeah,
I
it was
actually
just...
thought he was a good Bond, because he was like...
Pierce Brosnan, I mean, they were trying to get him for years to play Bond when he was doing Remington Steele. Like, he was supposed to take over, and then he was doing Remington Steele, and they got Timothy Dalton instead.
And I like Timothy Dalton. He's actually, like, my third favorite Bond.
Mm.
Yeah, his movies were not bad, actually.
Living Daylights is a fantastic movie.
Living Daylights.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
Because he was before wasn't as good, but before Daniel Craig, he was like the grittiest of the Bonds.
Who was it that Bless Your Heart or something? That was Wayne Newton, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and Living Daylights.
Yeah, Wayne Newton.
I think those were the movies, the Timothy Dalton ones, where his friend Felix was black in them for no reason.
No.
Yeah.
It's the Daniel Craig ones where Felix is black.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Felix Leiter for the CIA is black in the.
Oh yeah.
Felix Hispanic or something in the Timothy Dalton ones?
No.
He's white at least. Whitish.
Whitish. I'm gonna look this up.
I kind of thought he was black in the one where the one where he got his leg bitten off by a shark at the beginning of the movie.
That was Living Daylight. Not Living Daylights. That was License to Kill, wasn't it? That was the reason why he got his License to Kill revoked.
Yeah.
So.
Wasn't that the other guy? I don't think that was Felix Leiter. I think that was the sort of go-between that he met in Jamaica and Dr. No. I can't remember the name of the character, but.
Oh, Dr. No, right.
He's in quite a while, so.
Who was that guy?
Because there was that black guy who was like the sort of local guy who was sort of the go-between kind of guy between the handler and the spy and shit.
Oh, he gets killed in the License to Kill.
Yeah.
I like the part in License to Kill when he when Robert Davi puts the guy in the whatchamacallit, the pressurization
Which one was
chamber,
that?
and he explodes.
Was that the spy?
That was License to Kill.
They did that where they put the guy in the no. It was one of the Dalton ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, License to Kill.
Yeah, that was the whole idea that fucking Timothy Dalton sort of goes rogue and gets real fucking badass.
Yeah, at the end he burns the guy to death. He's like, "Do you know why I did it all?" Shows him the lighter and just sets him on fire. That was cool.
Yeah. Because deep down, and if you read the actual novels, James Bond is actually kind of a fucking psychopath. Like he was hired because he was a really good killer. But he is suave with the ladies, but he's got sociopathic, kind of psychopathic tendencies. So
it's a lot like the way Batman really needs to work. Is that the Batman should be psychotic. Like even if supposedly he doesn't kill people, though I know when he gets older in later comics he does. But in a lot of the movies he doesn't kill people. He's still psychotic. He still likes to cripple people.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's downright crazy.
Yeah,
you'd have to be.
Yeah, like he's not Superman who has these magical powers and could destroy the world but chooses not to. Batman uses his ability to hurt people.
Batman is this rich motherfucker who's got everything.
All the toys.
Yeah, all the toys he can play with, and he's just a crazy guy who's at peak physical condition but still, grins and bears it through the pain over years and years of
Bond
abuse.
is kind of like the rich white guy with all the toys, with the gadgets, and well built, but he does it for different with personal angst, especially Orphan. There's maybe James Bond is Batman.
Maybe. Have you ever seen them together at the same time?
Suit.
Well, when you think about James Bond, it essentially has no personality, and Bruce Wayne is essentially Bruce Wayne is actually Batman's secret identity. Like Batman's the real person, whereas the reverse is actually Superman is the real person. Clark Kent's secret identity.
I have kind of high hopes for when DC finally makes a proper Batman movie, because so far they've kind of struck out with Suicide Squad and Batman versus Superman, but I think Ben Affleck is an excellent.
He did a good job. He was the only thing really worth watching in that film.
Well, exactly. So I'm hoping that when they make a standalone Batman movie in the next couple of years, it's actually going to be real good. And I think Ben Affleck's directing it, and he's apparently a very good director. Even though I haven't seen his movies, but
yeah, he's pretty good.
Just hope he doesn't bring in bat nipples.
I doubt it. I kind of doubt it.
Special guest starring Joe Schumacher.
Yeah,
he's gonna have Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes in one scene.
I don't think he talks to Kevin Smith anymore.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, Kevin Smith is seen. I haven't talked to the dude in years. So.
Who's Schumacher?
No, Ben Affleck.
Oh, Ben Affleck. Well, apparently I've heard. What's his name? The guy we were just talking about, the guy who used to be fat but lost weight, Kevin Smith. Apparently his latest movie's not good.
Yoga Hosers is terrible. It's one of the worst movies I've seen this year. It's absolute garbage.
I've never been a huge fan of it, but I enjoyed Clerks. I thought that's a good movie. I
enjoyed
this scene where his girlfriend the dead guy.
Yeah, this stuff is just light years away from his really good stuff. It's just fucking nepotism. He's got his daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter in it, and they're terrible. Like they're fucking annoying as fuck. I'm not saying they can't act. I'm just saying they're like the characters they're playing are just fucking annoying as shit in that movie. And Johnny Depp, I don't know what the fuck he is doing in that film. He's supposed to be like a French-Canadian manhunter of some sort. I don't know what the fuck, Yoga Hosers. I don't know what fucking accent he's putting on, but it ain't French-Canadian, and it's just fucking so obtuse and weird. Maybe in 30 years it'll be regarded as like a brilliant performance, but right now it's just, my God. Amber Heard really fucked with your head, dude, didn't she? Jesus Christ.
Well,
Guys
on the
just gone off.
of the spectrum, I saw the movie Bone Tomahawk yesterday, and I honestly think it's the best movie I've seen all year. I freaking loved it.
That's a great movie. I love that film.
It was an awesome Western. It was an awesome Western and an awesome horror movie. I was like, I would watch a spin-off of this movie where I just learned more about this town, because I was like, in the few scenes the town was in, I'm like, I feel this is such a well-realized Western town. But I'm like, I believe I'm there. I want to know more about this town.
Yeah, it's really good. And shocking, too. Like, it's got this real slow burn, and then when they finally get to the sort of troglodyte cave or whatever, it's like, whoa, hold on a second. Slow down. Don't rev up too fast, goddammit. And oh no, look what they just did to that guy. Jesus.
Not cool.
Mm.
My one complaint.
What a way to die. God.
And this is of course a Greg complaint, is there's a sex scene in it and you see side boob, but I'm pretty sure she had nipple tape on, because you should have been able to see nipple in that scene and there was no nipple visible. So they either CG'd it out or she had nipple tape on.
This is the American Old West. Nipples weren't invented then.
Oh, well that makes sense then.
It wasn't until at least the 1920s where nipples came into existence.
Well, what's the point of a boob without a nipple then? It's just a blart of fat.
Yeah. Might as well just be a tumor.
Yeah.
It's not a tumor.
It's a tumor.
And I watched Silent Hill Revelations.
Oh, I feel sorry for you, sir.
No, not a. You know what? Considering how bad I heard it was, I didn't think it was that bad, but it certainly wasn't a good movie. It was just kind of. I actually liked the first Silent Hill. Legitimately, I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah, I like it too.
The second one is just kind of. They're trying too hard to make it copy the video game, and I mean, they kind of do, but it doesn't make for a good movie. Although you get to see Jon Snow in his younger days.
Oh yeah. But yeah, Silent Hill Revelations. The revelation was this franchise has burnt all of its potential out, and it's boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Just about any movie where they have a sequel called Revelations, it's usually the revelation is you shouldn't have watched this film.
No, it's not Revelations. It's Revelations 3D. And most of are like, I watched it obviously in 2D. I don't own a 3D television, nor will I ever. But
which is just worse. It's like released on the tail end, really, of like the big 3D kind of boom. It's like, yeah,
and there's still shit like coming out at you at the screen. Like, look, it's 3D BDU, guys. Look, it's 3D BDU.
Yeah. If you got your glasses on. Goddamn. So we'll see on Facebook. See if there's any new messages. No. All these pricks are to join in. I gave them the opportunity to have their little chat fix on Wednesday. Oh, well.
Yeah. Joe, Ewart, we're calling you all out for not coming on the show because you don't like Lee.
You're all scumbags.
None of us like Lee, but you know what? He's our only hope right now.
That's right. You need me.
Ooh, I also watched Hush the other day. I like that movie.
I like it. It's one of my favorites of this year.
Now, I'll tell you my big issue with that movie, and I'm going to try not to spoil it since it's a new movie, but early on, it goes from being what I would consider a horror movie or a slasher movie to more of a thriller, because you kind of very early on figure out what's going on. They don't kind of leave you in suspense. Is that spoiling it?
That's what I hated about Predator. The original Predator.
That
they literally how can I call it, destroyed the movie at the opening scene when they showed a UFO landing on Earth. If they wouldn't have shown that, and people would be wondering what the fuck is killing all these people, that would have been a way better movie.
You know what the funny thing is? When I first saw that movie, I don't know if I just blocked it out of my memory, but I do not remember that UFO scene the very first time I saw that movie. I mean, I've seen that movie probably about 50 times, and the second or third time I watched it, I was like, holy shit, I don't remember the UFO dropping him off at the beginning.
Yeah.
No, it was a good movie, though. I liked it.
Oh, I love that movie. It's probably one of my top 20 of all time. But
it's my favorite Schwarzenegger movie.
It's one of his strongest ones. So.
Other than Terminator 2. Terminator 2. I mean,
well, Terminator 2 is probably my favorite movie of all time. I mean, I love the first Terminator. I love Predator. I like even his bad ones. I like
Yeah, Commando was funny.
Commando, yeah,
It jumps out of the airplane.
that's his ultimate. So bad, it's good.
Yeah.
And he has so many good lines in it. It's like, please don't wake my friend. He's dead tired.
Yeah.
He's dead tired.
Remember when I said I'd kill you last? Yeah, you did. You did say that. I lied.
The best line.
I let him go.
I mean, Running Man is terrible, but it's a fun movie to watch.
Oh, Running Man's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I've seen it 100 times.
You know, if you can buy Arnold Schwarzenegger as this typical everyday American cop who gets thrown into this unbelievable situation, then yeah, you know.
I didn't see his last one, Sabotage. Was it any good?
It wasn't that good. No.
Which one was that? The one with?
It had one of those female MMA people in it, I think.
Oh yeah, right. That one was. You know what? It wasn't bad. It was a forgettable movie. It was fine. There was nothing really bad about it, but it was just nothing memorable about it either.
Yeah, I get tired of movies where like every cop's like a fucking crook and they're always double crossing each other and shit. It's like, oh, fuck off. I don't need to see this shit.
Again.
I mean, my favorite of sort of the new batch of Schwarzenegger movies since he left office is The Last Stand, because it's simple.
Yeah, that was actually not bad.
There's very little plot to it. It's very simple, and it's just Schwarzenegger giving him an excuse to kill people, and I quite enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, and he's sort of like in Danny Glover mode from Lethal Weapon at that point. He's just like, I'm too old for this shit, basically.
Yeah.
Was it Danny Glover in Predator 2?
Yep.
And I still have yet to comment on that podcast, but I think that movie is criminally underrated because I think it's actually an excellent movie. Not as good as the first Predator, but I think it's an excellent movie.
It had its moments. I mean, the ending was like, oh, okay. So they give the guy a gun.
Yeah, the ending was cool. It's like he had a gun. It's like this is like 15 something. It's like, wow, they've been here forever, you know.
And oh my God, there's gonna be an Alien vs. Predator movie. Then 20 years later, you get the movie, and it's like, it's not so good.
Yeah, we could have waited more. We could have waited longer.
But
the last Predator was not bad though.
Yeah, Predators with Agent Brody, you know, yeah.
That was actually not bad.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Schwarzenegger was actually supposed to, originally when they wrote the script, he was supposed to be the Lawrence Fishburne part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which would have been awesome. Why did he not take it as a money thing, or he just didn't want to do it?
Oh, he probably wouldn't want to fucking besmirch his character and make him a crazy villain. That's probably why. Maybe he was still governor at that point? I can't remember.
Don't remember.
The only part two things I didn't like about that movie, minor spoilers if you haven't seen Predators, but I didn't like that that Eric Foreman decided to be they made him a crazy guy at the end. I didn't buy that. That kid's too innocent to be a serial killer. And I didn't like how like they made this kind of big deal in the movie, how like, oh, they freed the old Predator and like he got his mask on, he's got the exact costume one, then he's like, yeah, he's gonna help us, and they kill him in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
It's like, oh.
Well, he could have at least put up a fight.
Yeah. So much for that. At least in that last or the first Aliens versus Predator one there, they had like a couple Predators like teaming up with the humans and fighting the fucking aliens and shit.
Yeah. Well, I still say, the Predator franchise, which I don't consider Alien vs. Predator to be part of that because it's its own entity.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But the Predator franchise, all 3 movies are good. Like, you can't...
Yeah.
I don't think them are any worse than good. And I think the first one is still excellent. The Alien vs. Predator franchise just started off as bad and got to awful in the second one.
Yeah, just shit the bed.
And then I refuse to acknowledge anything after the second Alien movie. Nothing has happened since 1985 when the second one came out. Nothing.
Agreed.
The second Predator was more like 89.
No, the second Alien movie was
85.
Aliens was 80. Was it
85 or 86?
Yeah, something
the
like that.
The second one was 86. 87.
Yeah, 86. And then I think Alien 3, I think was like 92 or something.
Yep.
Something.
Yeah, and that one was just a big clusterfuck anyway. Like that was just riddled with production problems and rewrites and all kinds of shit. There was
Although
one
it's still a
version.
masterpiece direction.
There was one version of that script where instead of a prison, it was a planet made out of wood filled with like monks of some sort. That was like in one version of the script, which I'm just thinking like, what the fuck?
See, I used to be a big fan of the Aliens comics, and a lot of them came out before Alien 3 did. They came out sort of in that in-between time. And they had some really cool stories in there where basically they followed kind of Newt as like she got older and she had all sorts of psychotic problems. She was in a mental institution because of what happened, and Ripley disappeared. They don't know what happened to her, and Hicks is still around, but his face is all burnt, and he's like a pissed off old man, shit like that, and kind of like how they're dealing with it and how they're able to like find out that the alien threat isn't, obviously the aliens are still around, so they have to go back and kill them, shit like that. And it was really good. And if they just made that into a movie, granted it probably would have required more special effects than they had the budget for at the time, but if they just made that into Alien 3, it would have been an awesome movie, an awesome sequel to Aliens. And no, they just decided to do their own thing.
Yeah.
Man, I really do have a pedo mustache. I did not realize. I mean, it's only been a few days since I shaved, and I haven't hit puberty yet, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Damn. Hey, I know why Joe and Ewart aren't here. They're watching the debate.
The debate.
I want to watch the debate too, but I'll just get a rerun of it.
Huh.
It's gonna be the
You know,
same.
there's gonna be see, I see a trailer for the first Power Rangers movie.
It looks kind of good, actually.
It actually looks not bad.
And I'm speaking as somebody who I was a huge fan of Power Rangers when I was a kid for, like, say, the first couple seasons or so when they had the original Power Rangers. And then I completely fell off the map on it. And I had no idea that show was still apparently on.
Yeah, that show doesn't die.
Well, I had a bunch of like Australian-made versions after that.
Yeah, I was never a fan of that shit.
I was when it first came out when I was a kid.
I saw one episode of it and I was like, yeah, I saw this when it was called Voltron.
Yeah.
10, 15 years earlier. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that was awesome, Voltron. They were supposed to come out with a fucking movie a couple years ago, but no, it didn't work out.
Yeah. Although, like, if you're interested in, like, revisiting your childhood, both Voltron and fucking the original Robotech series are on fucking Netflix right now. Like, all 85 episodes of fucking Robotech.
Mm. I did not watch Robotech as a kid. I watched Voltron, but I don't really remember it because I watched as a very, very young kid.
All I remember is that every week, unleash the Robeast! And then the Robeast would fight Voltron for a bit. It would get the upper hand for a bit, and then they'd combine their powers and create Voltron, and then Voltron would kill it. The end. But yeah, I remember Robotech. I remember liking it as a kid. And then I realized we only got so many of the episodes before, like, they stopped showing them. So it's like you got halfway through, like, one season, and then it's like, oh, we're not showing it anymore. Bye-bye, little kids.
Yeah, when you're a kid, you're like, I don't care about the story. I just know what's going on. Hey, here's a fun fact. I used to like G.I. Joe as a kid, and I went back, and I was like, hey, I pretty much remember that there are some episodes of G.I. Joe where I think Lady Jane or Lady J, whatever her name was, where she lost her pants in at least one or two episodes that I remember. And I Googled them on the internet, and sure enough, there was an episode where she got her pants shot off by lasers. Now tell me that show wasn't made by perverts.
Awesome perverts.
Yeah. And at the time, like, it was an episode where she got turned into a kid, so her pants were too big, and then the laser shot her pants off, and then she became an adult again through the magic of cartoon.
I was gonna say
pants off.
I was gonna say if she was running around as a kid without her pants on, not so interesting. But
well, no, she was for a while, but then, like, because she lost her pants as a kid, but then whatever turned them into a child got reversed, and she became an adult. then she was embarrassed at the end because she still had no pants on.
Shoot G.I. Joe with a de-pantsing laser! Cobra! God damn. Cobra! I remember on like the comics, G.I. Joe and Transformers sort of crossovered into like the same universe, and then there was like one G.I. Joe. No, there was one Transformers episode, although they couldn't name him Cobra Commander. It was obviously Cobra Commander at the end in like a trench coat going, Cobra! Oh, look, it's back. Look, it's back. Better.
Back and better than ever.
Right.
No, I got a phone call. I had to do that.
Oh, there. I'll see you later.
What? No, I just came
Phone
back.
call.
Oh, I thought you said okay.
It's like I gotta take a phone call.
Oh, yeah. Take a phone call. I had to
already
make a
prepped the phone call.
It's like, oh.
They're
That PayPal transfer to my dirty account went through. Now I can make that phone call.
See the potential, the Mustard Tiger Lager from
Oh, really?
might be a Trailer Park Boys beer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think they're having a contest right now about naming it, and one of the possible names is Mustard Tiger, in memory of Philadelphia Phil Collins.
Well, if it's just going to be like a standard lager, I would go for more like the fucking the barbecue kind of season thing, and I'd probably like name it like Dirty Burger Lager or something like that.
The Big Dirty is actually one of the names up for it.
Oh yeah, Big Dirty.
The Big Dirty Lager. I kind of like that name.
That's pretty good. I imagine it's gonna be shit though.
Oh yeah, I'm fully expecting that. It's not going to be a surprise like the Liquorman's.
Yeah.
There you go. I posted on Facebook if you want to see the Lady J without pants on. But nothing to see, but you can see the screenshots of the episode. Just tell you I'm not crazy.
Let's see.
Oh, Fensler film? What the fuck is this?
Basically, you can just scroll down to the bottom at the end, and you can see the part where she's back to a normal adult, but she's embarrassed because she has no pants anymore.
All right.
Oh, this is
only
like
you could find something like that.
Nice legs.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that works.
They're gonna come out with a My Little Pony movie.
Well, no fucking kidding. There's so many fucking stunted adolescent males now who are bronies who are, oh, I'd love to fuck that pony. Look at her. Look at the big eyes and
I don't get that.
Hair.
Like every game that I've played is like some rainbow My Little Pony skins for like tanks and cars and stuff like that. I'm like, why?
I don't. I
What
don't
is this new thing with My Little Pony?
I don't understand how it's a thing.
It's like worse than anime.
Yeah, it's like, and I see people, hey, whatever you're into, that's fine. But if you expect me to have any respect for it, no, I have no respect for you if you're into fucking cartoon ponies. I'm sorry. I tolerate. I tolerate.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, I tolerate it, but I don't respect it at all because that's fucked up.
Liev Schreiber and Emily Blunt will have voices in that movie.
All right.
So great.
Here's the names of the Trailer Park Boys lager ideas. There's Green Bastard Lager.
Yes.
Freedom 35 Lager.
Yeah.
Mustard Tiger Lager. And, of course, the Big Dirty Lager.
The Shitty Bill Lager.
You see, Green Bastard should be reserved for something else.
Yeah.
Like if they made like an
apple cooler.
Yeah, probably that would probably work. Yeah, like Green Bastard cider, but they'd have a lot of trouble selling that. I think no.
Green Bastard cider, yeah.
Because the name alone would probably get them in trouble. Like look how much trouble they got in for just their advertising and shit for their stuff in Ontario.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
They have to change the labeling or something.
they had to change their advertising.
Fucking the Ontario pussies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, what if they did a cider or something? It'd have to be like a candy apple kind of thing, like a fake apple, in order for it to appeal to the cooler crowd.
Yeah.
And by cooler, like drink cooler.
I'm just trying to think of trailer. If they really wanted to go nuts, they could have like Shit Hawk whiskey or something like that. That'd be
Eye of the shit cane.
yeah.
The shitmobile lager.
Oh well, they should at least at some point come out with like an even bigger budget whiskey called like Swish, like just straight out Swish, you know.
Because Warner Brothers Pictures want more and more money. They have a Willy Wonka prequel in the works.
Fuck off.
Why not? I know when I watched the movie Willy Wonka, I'm like, I want to know more about how this chocolate factory came to be.
I don't want to know anything about Willy Wonka's origins.
It's like, I remember as a young child watching the Star Wars movies being like, I want to know what Darth Vader was like as a 7-year-old child.
Yeah.
And then George Lucas brought that fantasy to life for me, and I thank him for it.
Yeah, that Patton Oswalt bit where he talks about how he wants to kill George Lucas with a shovel for giving us the fucking prequel films. You want to see more Star Wars? Yeah, George, I'd love to see that. Well, we're going to go back and you're going to get to see Darth Vader as a child, and he's really sad. No, I don't want to. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I'm at that point right now. Since we're getting a new movie from Star Wars every year, I'm super excited.
Money.
More, and then eventually, like, I like the new movie. I didn't think it was amazing, but I quite liked it. I thought it was, quite a good follow-up. I'm like, okay, let's see what they can do with it.
I think it was a worthy sequel.
I know at some point they're going to probably ruin the franchise, but I'm just like, right now, I don't care. Take my money. I'll watch every single one of the theaters for the day.
Yeah, they're enjoyable.
And what they do around here is they fucking make you buy the 3D show. For like the first couple days, they only allow you to buy the 3D show, which the tickets are like, for me and Agnes to go is like $50 for the two of us, which is fucking ripoff. But I'm like, I don't care. It's Star Wars. I got to see it. Rogue One. It's got Darth Vader in it. Yeah.
It's like they look like they're going different directions with stuff too. So it might be half interesting, you know. I forgot what I was going to say. I mean, it doesn't matter.
See, I'm one of those people though. Like, even though the prequels are not good movies, although I will argue the third one is not bad.
Episode 3, I actually liked it.
It's like you watch them, they're fine. They fill in the Star Wars stuff. They're not great movies, but it's like, whatever. They don't bother me because
The third one's the only one I ever bought on Blu-ray. It's the only one I really like as prequels. The other ones are just, I don't care to ever watch those again.
You're the chosen one!
Now I'm gonna cut you to pieces, not destroy it, not to leave it in ruins.
You killed all those children, you bastard!
I'm like, you can't win. I have the higher ground. It's like, you guys have been jumping up and down like mountain tops for like the last half. You're 2 feet above him and he can't beat you. Like, how does this work?
Yeah. Get the high ground, man. I tell you.
I watch Star Wars movies about the old books, like the stuff from like 2,000 years before that all happened. Like Darth Bane, the stories of Darth Bane. I read the book; that was pretty good.
Like the original Sith kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, there's actually a chance that you'll start seeing like stuff like that brought back because now that George Lucas isn't around to fucking say no, all that stuff's not canon. You know.
Somebody needs to do a Star Wars in excess parody of the original. The original Sith. I don't know why I just thought of that.
Spaceballs?
Well, my favorite piece of Star Wars fiction outside of movies, and granted, I didn't read a lot of the books, so I mean, I'm sure there's probably some good out there, but Knights of the Old Republic, the video game, I freaking love that game. It's just, it takes place 4,000 years in the Old Republic, in the really Old Republic universe, and it's just such a real cool story that has an awesome twist in it. I mean, I know the game's like 20 years old at this point, so everyone knows the twist, but it's still an awesome game. Although, you know which game had a really good Star Wars story to it, even though the game kind of sucked, was The Force Unleashed. That was kind of a cool story about like the forming of the Republic.
Was it?
Yeah, if you ever get a chance, like YouTube, just the cutscenes of that.
Yeah, just the video. Like yeah, it's pretty good. The first one was like has like a cowboy.
Yeah, like it's a better like you can watch the cutscenes and basically get a better Star Wars movie than pretty much most Star Wars movies.
Yeah. I still can't believe they killed off Han Solo.
Spoiler alert.
Considering he's probably going to die in the next 10 years anday, they probably should have,
Yeah, probably. They're probably going to kill off Carrie Fisher in the next one, too, because she's going to go.
Skywalker will be killed within this trilogy.
I hope not.
Anyone ever see that theory now that basically Harrison Ford is going back and remaking all of his old successes to die in every one of those franchises before he dies himself?
That's why they're making Blade Runner.
Yeah, so he'll die in Indiana Jones, he'll die in Blade Runner, maybe he'll even die in like a new Fugitive movie, and maybe like something obscure like Witness or something like that.
Patriot Games or something.
Patriot Games.
Now, what they'll do is they'll do a modern Indiana Jones movie, like it'll take place in like modern times, and he'll be like, "Oh no, I'm stuck in another area where they're about to shoot off a nuclear bomb. I better get in the fridge," and then he just dies because
he dies in a fridge in a junkyard somewhere. It's like, oh, he can't breathe.
Can't write himself off just yet. He might just not die and keep getting older and older and senile, just like Clint Eastwood is.
Yeah, Jesus.
How old is Clint Eastwood now?
He's 86. No, he's 86.
Is he? That's it.
But does he do any does he actually act in movies anymore, or does he just like direct now?
He just directs. Well, I think what's the last thing he acted in? No, he acted in something a couple years ago.
Well, he was
the baseball movie.
He's 80 years old now, I think. 80, straight up 80. Because he was born 36, I'm pretty sure.
He was born in 1930, so he's 86.
Oh, okay, I was right the first time. Never mind the other shit I said. But yeah, he's
just in something, wasn't he?
He was in a sports movie or something a couple years ago.
Yeah, the thing about baseball was Amy. What the fuck's her name? Amy.
Amy Schumer?
No, Amy. The chick from.
Amy Adams.
Amy Wine.
Amy Adams, yeah.
Yeah, Amy Adams, sweet little thing.
She has nice tits.
Mm.
Which we see for various seconds in what's that movie there? American Hustle.
American Hustle, yeah.
It was 2012. It was his last started.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Trouble with the Curve. There you go.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
What was the last thing he directed? Was it that American Sniper movie?
Sully.
Oh, Sully. Yeah, that's right. He directed that, didn't he? Yeah.
I didn't see it. Was it any good?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
He directed.
It had positive reviews, I think.
Republican propaganda film.
What American Sniper is? Yeah, that is. I mean, that fucking guy was just full of bullshit. That Kyle Kalinske, or whatever the fuck his stupid name was.
If we're any more Republican, we'd be swearing at an empty chair.
Yeah. Which is weird, because he was never like a diehard fucking Republican for most of his fucking time. Like he was not one of these guys who made his political beliefs like threw it in your face or anything, but he was just kind of like a libertarian before they called it libertarian kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
And then he comes out like, oh yeah, this diet. I'm a Republican and vote for these guys because Obama destroyed America and shit. It's like
somebody has to fill in now that Charlton Heston is gone.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a good thing. I don't give a fuck about celebrities' political views at all. Even if they align with mine, I don't give a shit. All I give a fuck about is their body of work. And Clint Eastwood's like top 5 for me, directors and actors. So
yeah, he'll always be one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
No matter how many cares he swears at.
And it's hard to fucking even take in all this shit because you got like 24 hours, 24/7 fucking media now where everything is so biased and fucking slanted to one side or another, and it's hard to fucking
you can go pick the news in whatever flavor you want to support.
Yeah. And there's so many narratives. Oh, Clint Eastwood said this, Clint Eastwood said that, Clint Eastwood was doing this and that, and you don't necessarily know the real story behind it all. I mean, it was embarrassing. It was kind of sad looking, but I mean,
he said this, but it was part of this major conversation, which had a completely different meaning altogether.
Yeah, it's just like fuck. I didn't want to pay attention to that shit. It's just so stupid.
You got Fox News on one side, you got MSNBC on the other, kind of thing, right? So you get the entire spectrum.
All I heard is President Donald Trump. What?
Speaking of which, the debate's on right now.
Yeah, that's probably why Joe and what's-his-face aren't here yet.
Yep.
What's his face?
You know where Joe's voting. Fucking Donald Trump. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We know you were just secretly an American just so you can vote for Donald Trump.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, Joe's just into Donald Trump for the Trumpettes, like his women supporters, which are crazy and probably crazy enough, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Are you down with TPP?
What's TPP?
Anyway, whatever. It starts with trans. That'd be interesting, I guess.
Trans protection.
Trans-Pacific part. The whole closed doors. Let's not talk politics anymore.
No. Oh. Wasn't where we were.
Yeah, I think if we became political, we'd be so insightful that we'd all be hired as like Fox News commentators.
Yeah, we'd be on the channel with Jay Terrio, and we just fucking.
Except, unfortunately, they don't like people who are French. So.
They don't like.
Oh yeah. Well, let's people down in Louisiana aren't real French people. They're these weird ass racist French people.
You know, you're white, but they may feel you're just not white enough for them.
Yeah, that might be it too.
Looking somewhere like 538.com has a breakdown of state by state who supports who in the election, and it's like 99% Trump in Louisiana.
Yeah, no big surprise. There's a lot of idiots down there.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. That's something you really have to understand, and people have to really, play. Like, I don't think, even though I do think Clinton's going to win the election, a lot of people have already counted Trump out because of all these scandals. People don't realize Trump has not lost a single vote because of these scandals. Because the people who are going to vote for Trump, there could be video of Trump literally murdering school children, and they would say to themselves, well, he did murder school children, but at least he's not a woman.
He's not Crooked Hillary.
Yep, you got people saying that.
He did it for America. Hillary Clinton killed. Hillary Clinton killed 4 Marines.
They have to make excuses. Like, he didn't actually mean exactly what he said. He doesn't mean building a wall in Mexico. He means, like like making a stricter border. Like, no, he fucking meant build a fucking wall.
Actually wants to build a wall.
And actually, most of his supporters are like, yeah, there's going to be a physical wall. It's going to be tall as shit because it's America. Goddammit.
It's gonna be rigged.
It's going to have explosives. It's going to have sharks with lasers on their heads.
That would be awesome.
Like a Bond movie.
Yeah.
Well,
But really, Trump is kind of a Bond villain when you look at him.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never count Trump out. And the other thing you also have to remember with the polls, and then, the polls are saying Clinton's going to win, but Trump's also an unpopular candidate. Like, not that he's unpopular, it's that if you tell people you're voting for him, people automatically assume you're a misogynist, you're a racist, you're blah, 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 whatever. So a lot of people in the polls are not actually saying they're going to vote for Trump, but they may still vote for Trump. They just don't want.
Yeah.
So whereas people will openly say, I'm going to vote for Clinton. So even though the polls are saying Clinton's winning, Trump could still win because guess what? The polls were, I believe, saying that Brexit wasn't going to happen. And then Brexit happened.
Yeah.
So sometimes
I would not be surprised by any outcome.
Yeah.
America's just fucking gone off the fucking rails.
Yeah. Now that being said, as fascinated as I would be to actually see Trump as president, I don't like Clinton. I don't like her whatsoever. I would not want to vote for her in any other election.
No, she's such a phony bitch.
Except in this case, I think she's the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, it's literally the lesser of two evils in this case. Like, it's, do I pick the horrible slime monster or do I pick the slightly nice vampire? Oh, let's see. Goddamn bullshit.
Literally like a real life Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, really. Yeah. I thought we weren't talking about politics anymore. What's going on?
We're talking about Freddy versus an underrated movie, if you ask me.
I would agree. I like it. It works on the level of Dracula versus the Wolfman kind of idea. It's just, silly fucking horror monster mashup. It's all it's supposed to be. You don't have to take it serious. It doesn't have to fucking fit the canon of the fucking film series. Not that those film series are big on canon in the first place. So,
well, and again, if you're inclined to read comic books, they made a series called Freddy versus Jason versus Ash, which there's two of them. There's part 1 and part 2. There's the first one, which is it's a continuation of Freddy versus Jason. It's nothing special. It's decent, but whatever. Ash comes into it, they fight, blah, blah, blah. But then part 2 is literally my wet dream from when I was a child in the 80s. It's Freddy versus Jason versus Ash, and then they bring back all the survivors from every single Friday the 13th and every single Nightmare on Elm Street movie. And they kind of become like heroes, and some of them die, some of them don't. Like, it just, and like Freddy Krueger becomes, like, he takes over the U.S. and becomes president of the United States. It's fucking the most comic book ever, and I wish they could make it into a movie because it was fantastic. But yeah, no, I highly recommend it read, especially since you don't even have to buy the comic book. You can just torrent it for free and read it in like half an hour. But it's a real fun read.
Nice.
Or if you're even lazier, you can just Wikipedia it and just get a summary.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm a big fan of comic books because they don't have the budget constraints of movies, so they can just make this really cool shit that you're like, man, they'll never make a movie of this, and it's so much better than any movie sequel they are going to make. Because supposedly they are making Freddy vs. Jason Part 2.
Really?
Yeah, supposedly. I mean, I still think it's in pre-production, but I think it's I think they got a script at this point, so I guess it doesn't.
Well, it only took them like fucking 10, 12 years or something to get the first one off the fucking ground. So
yeah, well, originally was after Part 9, the final Friday, and then it just never took. But I still maintain for what it is, it's a good movie. Like, it's not like Alien vs. Predator where they shut that up. Whereas, like, because they took that movie too seriously. This one is like, hey, let's make this stupid. It's Freddy versus Jason. Let's throw a few tits in there and some teenagers we can murder.
yeah, let's have fucking Freddy doing some like kung fu moves and shit. Wow. Could have swore Ewart was like wanting to get in on this earlier. Guess he's too good for this chat. You fucking bitch.
Yeah, Ewert's not a team player.
What a fucking... He goes to France and hangs out with Tasting Niche, and all of a sudden he's way better than anyone else. It's too good for all of us other lowly fucking sacks of
Shit
shit.
came on my chat last week. You know,
He came on your chat?
No, not like Greg.
Oh.
That's the danger of only seeing us from the waist up. You never know what's going on downstairs.
Yeah, see, that's your mistake. You didn't broadcast that chat. If he had broadcasted it, he wouldn't have shown up because he can't be seen on camera.
Well, he doesn't want to seem to associate with racists like us.
I guess.
Heck.
Horrible racist misogynists like us. It's terrible stuff. Did you guys say anything scandalous in that offline chat?
Nick was just ranting about how he hates all black people and doesn't like them. He kept using the N-word, but I don't want to repeat that.
Ah, geez, that's terrible, man. That's really embarrassing.
The N-word. The N-word was nunchucks.
Ah, well, that's kind of racist too. Fucking. Why don't you leave those Asians alone, dude? What's going on?
The ninja minority.
That's right.
I'm gonna need another beer. Fuck.
Now you see. It sounds like there might be some truth to what Greg's saying. If you're just walking away trying to avoid the fucking topic. Oh, I see his finger. I know I'm number one. It's awesome.
I'm pretty sure it's some sort of KKK hate sign.
Yeah, goddamn. I didn't expect that. I try to run a clean chat here. Like I said, there you were on the chat, Facebook chat. It's a safe space. Everyone should feel safe here. No offensive material. No one should be triggered. Because goddamn, it'd be terrible if you were, confronted with conflicting opinions of your own. That would be just horrible. What would you ever do?
Everyone must maintain the same opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You fart?
What's that?
You fart.
I did not fart.
Sure you didn't.
But
Hook
trust
up.
me,
Hook up.
I'm considering the possibility.
Oh, there we now. Oh, geez, Nick's gonna be drunk.
One can hope.
How old's that?
Rockford
$10. Year old.
I'm gonna drink.
Ooh.
I think this is.
I gotta say I'm out of Utopia, but
date? Well, it says good till December 2020, so I'm assuming it's from bottled December 2014.
2014, 2015, something around there, yeah.
Well, it definitely wasn't 2015. I've had it for over a year. I think early last spring. It was like a Belgian beer thing that they had last March of 2015.
Once you take the cap out, it should have a fucking date on it.
Yeah.
They used to anyway. I know that's the new label on there, but I don't know if they changed that policy or not.
They brought a whole bunch of them in. They didn't sell well. And, ooh, it smells good. And they clearanced them out. I think they were selling them for like $2.50 a bottle.
Really?
Bought like an 8-pack.
Nice.
There you go.
I think I
got like 6 bottles of it left.
We still just get the 750s. I don't buy them anymore. They're like $13, $14.
yeah,
I think they used to be like 10 or 11.
Yeah, they used to be 10 something.
I remember picking one up every time I was in Nova Scotia, but it was just now $13 is fucking expensive.
Yeah, I'm still going to do it at some point. Like if I get another GST check or something, then I'll just like throw a bunch in the cellar and sit on them for 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at the LCBO, I think they're somewhere around the $10 range. Last I checked, although.
Yeah.
I think I bought one last year. Actually, no. The Chimay Blue, I don't think they have in 750s anymore. I think they have them in small bottles for like $4 or $5 a piece, somewhere in that range. Like the Rockford 10 is.
Rockford Files.
I think it's like It's like $4.10 a bottle, so it's a pretty good deal.
The Rockford Files. Jesus Christ. I don't know whether to applaud or slap Nick right in the fucking face for that reference.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. I gotta go.
All right, Radar. Have a good one, sir.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh.
You see, you bring up the fucking Rockford Files and see what happens. Jesus Christ.
Maybe you're looking up. What was his name? The guy who played James Gardner. Wasn't it?
Yeah, James Gardner.
Yeah, you're looking at videos on him now.
Isn't he dead now? Didn't he just die?
Yeah, he died a couple of years ago, I think. Wasn't it last year? Might be wrong.
He did not age well.
Expect otherwise.
Hey, we got 2 thumbs up. We don't have any thumbs down yet.
Yeah.
All our haters are sleeping.
Haters.
All the Chris Peters out there and all the fucking...
Well, to be fair, we haven't made fun of Chris Peters on this for like 2 weeks, so...
That's right.
Because we haven't had a real BDU.
And I'm kind of done with that asshole because he's just like straight up stupid as fuck.
Talking about Chad?
Him too. That fucker. God damn. That
albino. Chad is lately.
He seems better.
Probably because he stopped talking to us.
Probably. It's probably been better for him. I don't talk to these fucking assholes anymore. Fuck these people. And in case you're watching, Jay, no, there's not dissension in the ranks, you know, so don't start spreading your fucking bullshit around the internet again, you fucking piece of garbage.
Although we are now free and Greg's muted.
Oh, and I'll just flat out say it. Yeah, Jay, you're a gossip girl, motherfucker. You're just a gossip girl. And you're in bed with the guy who was like your worst enemy for like a couple years. So how do you feel about yourself, you piece of shit? Fuck you. Sad sack of crap.
I'm about to get a butthurt message on my Facebook.
Yeah, probably. Because he'll never fucking send it to me. He'll, oh, Chad, why is he saying such bad things about me? You fucking man up, you fucking piece of garbage.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck.
Here.
If anyone should be feeling bad, it should be me for actually half-ass defending you for some fucking reason.
Oh, I think yeah, it was when you were defending him for Dr. Dave hating on him pretty bad, and all of a sudden the two of them were friends. And
well, I wasn't even defending Jay so much as just like Dr. Dave's a reprehensible piece of shit for basically cyberbullying anyone, and yeah, it still is.
Well, Jay is kind of like Hillary Clinton, and Dave is like Donald Trump. It's like, yeah, we maybe don't necessarily love Dave, but you know, he's better than the alternative.
Jeez. It'll make him feel better if he watches this and it's like, oh yeah, Jay's like Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, that'll really set him off.
That'll really go over well.
I'm not like that communist or whatever, whatever fucking bullshit.
No, he'd call her a cunt.
Guy's a fucking history professor or something, and he doesn't even know what fucking communism actually is.
Revisionist history. The South one.
God damn.
Have we got any dislikes yet?
No, not yet, as far as I can see.
Wow.
No, we're still running. We're still running wild, baby.
Maybe BDU really is dead and nobody's watching.
Yeah, probably. It's just me and one other person is watching the stream, so.
Shoot, I'll close the window. No, I don't have it open.
Now I'm watching. Oh, there we go. It's just me.
Oh, there you go.
But hey, I'm watching the most compelling show.
I guess Steve Ward decided to stop watching.
Yeah, fuck that guy, moon-faced bastard.
Captain Forehead.
Yeah. Why are they so mean to me, Chad? Why are they so mean? Because you're a fucking asshole.
Hey, wait a minute. Why isn't it in the basement here?
I don't know. He went to a birthday party for his brother.
Brother's 40th.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Can you see me? Can you see me okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh God, is that your
Okay.
penis?
I can get closer if you want.
No.
You want to do a beer trade?
Guys, let's do a beer trade.
Oh, wasn't it more like this?
Yeah, he was like that. He's like, Jordan, you want to do a beer trade, Jordan? Do a beer trade? Fucking idiot.
Completely different subject. So hey, Chad.
Yeah, we're like in the middle of Ontario Beer News, and Chad's talking about stuff, and he's like, Jordan, you get those beers? You want to do a trade? Blah, blah, blah. Dude. Fucking dude. Sit and wait your fucking turn.
We'll have an open discussion, and you can mention that for sure, but when we're in the middle of doing beer news?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then when you're going to do a trade, don't be a fucking weird prick and send like a big box of expired beers. Don't do that either.
Well, it's not like you were expired, but when you send something
close enough. Yeah, close enough. It was half-assed.
I prefer 3/4 of my ass.
That's a good pumpkin beer. That's one of my favorites.
Following up, I just had a Mill Street pumpkin beer, which is a really bad pumpkin beer.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Mill Street.
Following up with a really good pumpkin beer.
Yeah.
So, and why not?
Maybe I'll keep getting myself drunk with a pumpkin beer after this. I have some Petit Sau pumpkin beer still.
Nice.
Well, so far I've drank a double IPA, an Oktoberfest, crappy pumpkin beer, and now I'm having a good pumpkin beer.
That is damn fucking smooth right now. Maybe a little flat.
And I'll tell you, my stomach does not feel great after mixing all these flavors. We'll see how this ends.
It's like dill pickle and cream cheese, chocolate milk.
Good.
Too bad Chad's not here because I'm not sure if they've got it in Ontario, but there's this Ghost Reaper chili tortilla chips that you can buy. The challenge.
The Paki or Peke or whatever the fuck they're called. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody just tagged me in it today. Let me see if I can find it.
Where they only sell one chip per box. It's like a big chip, but it's just
like $5 for a fucking chip. Do they have that in Nova Scotia? Because of movies. It is?
I haven't seen it in Nova Scotia, I don't think. I know we have that brand in Nova Scotia, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if they have that one specific one.
Oh, I gotta love that it's right next to the water. This is inside one deadly chip, but $4 for a single fucking chip.
Yeah, well, that whole thing's sort of like banking off the do the extreme food challenge kind of idea. I mean, Reckless Eating just recently did it.
Yeah, was it Carolina Reaper Madness?
Yeah.
The challenge is to upload a picture of yourself eating a chip.
Upload a picture? Upload a fucking video. What the fuck picture? That doesn't prove anything. You can take one little bite of it from a picture and then fucking not eat the rest of it and be fine.
A video or picture to prove you did it. The website provided inside the box for your chance to win one of 3 grand prizes. Chip is made with the hottest peppers on the planet, so have a drink ready. And I'm pretty sure that Chad could dispute that the Carolina Reaper is the hottest pepper because I don't think it is.
If I see it, I will do it. I will buy one and do it.
You gonna upload a video?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna chase it down with some Coors Banquet. Chase it down with some Corona Extra.
I don't need to fucking chase it down or anything. I'm not that big of a pussy.
It's a weird fucking looking pepper.
I heard a news story that apparently a guy was doing the ghost pepper challenge or something, and eating a bunch of ghost peppers, and he actually burned a hole in his throat, and surgeons had to repair his throat. I was wondering if that was
that can
Really?
that can happen.
Isn't it?
Guy is here. Drinking Candace is here now. Well, the link is he in our Facebook chat? Is he still in it or?
You must. It's in the
He's
chat.
in there.
Okay.
What I
okay,
wanna
well,
know
join
is-
in and.
Is he still drinking in Canada?
I got Jake's
Yeah.
thing here. Or somebody already else sending him the link.
No, I'm not sending it to him. He's got to help himself.
Yeah.
That's right.
But what if he's already drunk because he's drinking in Canada?
Tough love. He's got to help himself.
Mercy. This way you can just click on it and then come in.
Sorry to say that he and Pascal's reputations did not precede him very well. Both total gentlemen, both totally nice guys, not perverts at all.
They just
For
wanted
the most part.
I
most part.
disagree with it.
I actually really like Pascal. I didn't get out Don's though when he was over there this week though.
I liked in Geet's video where they showed up at Dawn's and they sort of like moved the camera back and forth between each other, so like, looking at each other like, oh, we're in for some shit.
Loving you is easy because you're kidding.
There he is.
Hey, he's drinking in Canada.
Vince Radar tells us you haven't talked to him in weeks. You're a bad friend. I'm just going to put it out there.
Horrible
Just came back
person.
from vacation, fuck's sake.
What?
Yeah, well,
Just came back from vacation.
he said weeks, not a week.
I thought he was going down with you.
Hey?
Or does he need a snore machine before he travels with you again?
Yeah, no snore machine. It was a long enough drive as it was. Holy shit.
Jesus, yeah, I imagine.
Yeah, did you drive like the first day? Did you drive straight from Ottawa to Nova Scotia?
Yeah, it was like, what, 13 hours?
He
Like,
didn't
did
even.
you-
He didn't even
Where'd
just
you go?
drive to Nova Scotia. He drove to fucking Halifax, basically.
Did you drive to Halifax and then stay in Halifax the first night?
Bear Cove,
Uh,
wasn't it?
Must have been, well, half an hour away from Peggy's Cove, basically.
Yeah.
Halifax, isn't it?
He injured himself down here in Nova Scotia.
Fuck Bear Cove.
Yeah, he nearly killed himself.
Oh, Bear Cove is where you stayed. Bear Cove. You tore yourself.
I just spent my foot like a taco, basically. I'm fine now.
That was good. How was Pascal feeling the next day? Was he good?
We're okay, but like on the way back, we're both like just drained, tired, fucking.
Yeah.
butts. Next year, we're probably just gonna go over Vermont or something closer.
Yeah, there's like a cutoff point for that night where after that I don't remember much. I remember somehow getting in a cab. I don't even remember if I said goodbye to you and Pascal or not. I don't know if that happened. I just remember stumbling out of the motel room into a cab and going home.
Oh, you gave me a big sexy hug and it just like
Did I?
You
There we go.
or just fucking take me there.
Pixie hug. Yeah, Lee turns into a total brony when he's drunk.
I'm gonna slap you next time I see you, Nick. Person was-
You know, cousin
But
Pascal.
bronies can be cool. Just look like Paul. Look at Paul.
Yeah. Well, let's not talk about that.
You know, cousin Pascal looks like, at least in the videos, is Peter Stormare,
Yeah, yeah.
the actor Peter Stormare. Yeah,
Yeah,
think
that-
this
that-
was like
I know
maybe
you're talking about.
Pascal and him are the same person.
They could be. French, Swedish, or whatever the fuck he is. It's all the same goddamn language. All sounds the same.
I've had it before, but I might be drinking Don's at 1 year and a half.
Oh, wow.
Year and a half old?
Yeah.
Those things are fucking smooth when you get that.
They're smooth when you start out, right? Like, to be honest, like that's one of the smoothest fucking imperial stouts out there. Fucking just day one on the shelf.
It's definitely world class. Although Guy's probably dispute that.
Anyways,
fucking city boy telling us Maritimers what's what.
Don't tell me my beer ain't no world class.
Yeah, he's got himself a sea level glass.
Sea level.
it looks good.
Nice head.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody's getting head tonight.
Oh yeah. Smells so good.
You see, now I'm sort of sitting in anticipation for every video that Guy leaks out, so I can remember what we actually drank that night.
You got 2 up now.
Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna watch them later.
Lots of video editing left to do.
Yeah.
I did 2 with Don, I think. Well, 2, 3.
Nice. I see you guys were doing like shots of gin out of his little skull fucking shot glasses.
I'll put the extended version of those in separate review videos.
Awesome. That's the kind of shot glass I need to get.
Should be cheap now online.
Probably.
Everything's cheap online. You can buy it from China.
You can probably get real skull shot glasses. It's only like you only made like several billion of them.
So I will say I do feel a little bad. We were looking for a place to get food. And I was like, oh, well, we have a Dairy Queen. We can go there. So we went there, and then Pascal basically got food poisoning.
So when the review for Sea Level ESB is up, that's the one that made me puke right after.
Ooh.
I was
That
like,
bad of a beer, eh?
I'll check if I was like pale skinned in that review to check that as like that moment before it all came back up.
Ew.
Yeah, I think I poisoned both of them at fucking Dairy Queen, unfortunately.
Well, it's not really- Shouldn't have got the chicken strips.
Shouldn't have
They got
offered
the poutine.
Oh man, that's just a trap.
Yeah, I played it safe and got a fucking burger, regular cheeseburger and some fries. They got the poutine and they were eating it there, and they're like, "It's not too bad. Cheese isn't that great."
You can't take the French to a place that sells poutine and expect them not to eat it. It's like breathing water.
I
Drinking
guess.
water, you know?
breathing water, because why not?
Now I think of it, I should have. We were driving in town, and I'd forgotten about a couple of restaurants in town. He's like, "Oh, there's King of Donair there." It's like, I don't even know about that place. And we should have fucking went to King of Donair. Probably would have been a lot happier.
Let's look to the entire total trailer park boys.
Yeah. Now I think about it. Because our fucking Dairy Queen's pretty goddamn greasy.
Greasy.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's outdoor green room. I can grow certain plants there. We go down the stairs. That's where we eat.
Yeah.
Or in Vegas, there's a place you can go to called the Green Door. You can eat there, but it's not food.
You can ingest it, just don't expect to digest it.
Is there the one called the Pink Door?
Well, there are some pink doors there.
The fresh ones, anyway.
The fresh ones. They charge by the hour.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a whiz.
Thanks for sharing.
My cat has a great whisker.
cat has whiskers. Figure.
Got one gray whisker. It's kind of weird.
Isn't it mostly white cat?
No. Well, this is my. Yeah, this is not my.
Oh, are you gonna show us your pussy?
Yeah, I'll show you my. This is our 25-pound cat.
Oh, this one. This is hey, kitty.
So how come you're doing casting couch tonight and not on the deck?
Because I'm at my mom's house now. She's on vacation, so I'm looking after the animals. This is our old cat. He's like 14 years old. He's an old bugger.
Cute.
He's huge too. He's like 25 pounds.
Wow. Fat. He's fat.
I mean, he is fat because he's old, but he actually is just a really big cat. Like he's he's super long. Like he's like 5 feet long when he stretches out. Right now he's compact. Look at these.
He's a grower, not a shower.
These things with these things. Psychotic. Oh, and there's the pork chop. Oh. He's on his chair.
The chair that smells like dog now.
Watching you. No, it's a special couch my mom bought just for him.
No.
So he wouldn't go on the regular furniture, but then he goes on the regular furniture anyway, so that's why we have a couch over there that has a chair on it to prevent him from going on it. Yeah, we got three crazy cats over here. Black bastard, an orange bastard, and a tabby bastard.
We played a lot with Don's pussy while we were there too. He has a black pussy too.
Yeah. We used to have all black pussies. Now we only have one left because the other ones died. And then we have 2 white pussies at our house, but they're not around right now. And one of them has a sign. Oh, who's racing?
Someone in my town. We every once in a while we get a bit of a Tokyo drift here, but very rarely.
Hey, that's JDM tight, yo.
A little bit of Canadian Vin Diesel going on. You know.
Oh,
You should tell him go to Dairy Queen and get puts in. It's really good.
Yeah. I should send everyone to Dairy Queen. Everyone I don't like.
Did you say go to Dairy Queen?
Huh? Get out.
What the hell is Nick sending me now?
Uh-oh.
Sniffle grab-a-puss.
Sniffle grab-a-puss.
What the fuck?
You know what I'll say about that video, though, about Trump, is that if he were otherwise a good candidate and that video came out, I would not give a shit, because who gives a fuck, you know? So, yeah, he said something rude about women. I'm pretty sure Clinton at some point has probably said something rude about women. Everyone, even Ewart has probably said something rude about women at some point. And I say that especially since he's not here to defend himself.
Yeah, that bastard.
That video was just fucking stupid. It's like, yeah, he was talking to his buddies about grabbing a woman's pussy. Big fucking deal. It probably is, you know, probably not a good strike against him considering all the other shit he does. But really, I think that video was really blown out of proportion.
Yeah, pretty much was.
I mean, first,
He's a
if you
piece
want to
of
talk
shit,
about the
but it's
scandal, I would say Clinton's deleting of emails, which probably is also blown out of proportion. But I would say if you were to rank hers is a lot worse than his is.
I mean, is anyone surprised that fucking Trump's an asshole? Like, is like this a shocking video? Really, it's like that he's a fucking douchebag.
That's the thing, is he's based his career upon the fact that he's an asshole. Like when he's on The Apprentice, do people watch him because he's a nice guy? No, he's an asshole on The Apprentice.
Yeah.
Guess what? He's an asshole in real life. Like, this is who you want as president. And
Oh, Tom J. Mulville, you
one of the
bastard.
Big things about Hillary's emails is that, yeah, I think it was what they say, like 22 or 33,000 emails, but Bush deleted and she didn't even delete them. And it was before they were requested or subpoenaed for by the Supreme Court. But it was like Bush had deleted 2 million of them. So it's really like it's okay for Bush to do it that big, but not okay for Hillary. The whole thing has been baked to his character assassination on her in the first place. They want to make sure they've got something that they can rip her down, so they've been spouting this for the last 4 years.
Man. Crazy. Crazy for giving a fuck.
All these politicians are corrupt. Except Obama. He's black, so therefore he can do nothing wrong.
He's perfect. Except for all the ways he promised.
Abomination.
Thanks, Obama.
Listen, Obama's a great president, kind of in the way that a doorstop is a great doorstop. It's like, it's there, it does what it's supposed to do, but you never really think like, wow, this is a fantastic doorknob. It's doing a great, doorstopper. It's doing a great job. It's like, it's there. You're not really tempted by it, but you're not really like.
When Trump's there, he's going to be the greatest doorstop you ever seen. It's going to be great. We're going to have lots of doorstops. We're going to stop the government up. It's going to be great. It's going to be the best. We're going to be the best at it. We have the best words. We have the best stopping of doors.
We're going to build a wall, prevent the non-white doorstops from coming in.
That's right.
Taking our jobs.
And then we're going to take crooked Hillary and we're going to prosecute her and put her in jail. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to send my secret police in my brown shirts out and grab her, and we're going to put her in jail. She's going right to Guantanamo. Americans and their politics.
Yeah, those Americans. They should just get a pretty boy like we have.
That's right. Just get a pretty boy that everyone goes, oh, he can't do no wrong. And, well, at least until he elbows a girl in the face, then he can't do no wrong.
Also, let's let in 30,000 terrorists in the country. Yeah, I said it. Sorry, social justice warriors. Pretty sure
Hire a donkey for his hydro hiker.
Hougly beer reviews is where normally the social justice warriors come to chat.
That's right. I am a safe haven for social justice. This is a safe space. Say nothing offensive. Don't say anything that can be misconstrued in any way, shape, or form.
That's right. Especially don't say anything rude about them darkies.
Those darkies. That's right. Oh, see the disdain Nick has for those darkies? It's palpable. It's floating in the air.
He's never liked them at all.
This white privileged fucking male sitting in his white privileged fucking province. No black people at all in New Brunswick.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I didn't make the province rules.
Just because I live out in the country like you do, where there's no black people.
There's black people. We just don't talk about them.
I don't think we
I don't really like it being called darkies, by the way. I mean, it's not like they didn't know,
Sounds like a personal problem.
You should hear the way he talks about, or as he refers to them, penis-less inferiors.
I'm glad part of that cut out. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Nothing good could have come of hearing it.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
I'm just glad I'm not running for president of the United States because they would vet the fuck out of his BDU chats.
You see, and Guy's the most racist person of all. The short time I spent with him, he had nothing but terrible things to say about English-speaking people. And I felt just kind of abused and embarrassed.
I'm sure sometimes you're just talking to yourself in the mirror and thought it was me.
It could have been it as well. That is a distinct possibility after like the first couple beers we had that were like fucking immense. You know, yeah.
Guys,
we went down the fucking slope pretty quick. Let's put it that way.
Guys, this is huge. One day only, October 26th. Krispy Kreme pumpkin spice original glaze. This is huge.
Wow.
Huge.
Huge. It's going to be the greatest pumpkin spice you ever seen.
Yeah.
We're going to take this pumpkin spice and put Crooked Hillary into prison.
That's right. Fuck Crooked Hillary.
We're going to send her and her rapist husband to prison.
Yeah.
Although I defended Bill Clinton years ago and said those allegations were untrue. But for the election, they're totally true.
Good old
Just saying.
Slick Willie.
I hate politicians. Why are we still talking about politics? What the fuck is going on?
Because it's
Are we that bored?
it's a bunch of people that are uneducated in politics talking about politics. It's hilarious.
Was it Bill Maher? Bill Maher just posted this status saying, right, the 73-year-old woman he groped on a plane wants fame, hoping to parlay this into a movie career and start dating James Franco.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So did you do a podcast on Mac and Me yet?
No, we haven't quite done that yet. And now that you mentioned, I think I kind of want to do it.
I remember having a long discussion about
Mac and Me. Goddamn.
Does he remember? You know?
We had a discussion about Mac and Me?
Mac and Me and then something in the Navigator.
Oh my god, dude. You're totally remembering stuff I don't remember fucking at all.
They're like, fuck yeah, I'll do a podcast in those movies. I'm like, yeah, you better.
Okay, I'm going to trust you and believe you that you're not making this up on the spot.
I hope I get it on video somehow. I'll have to check that.
Okay, well, we'll see. Flight of the Navigator, definitely. We'll probably do at some point.
Talking about Mac and Me because of the downhill wheelchair scene.
Macklemore.
Mac and Me, oh my god. It was originally supposed to be sponsored by M&M's, but they backed out, so it was Reese's Pieces instead.
Fuck Avatar, that movie's a shit. It's a shit.
So how's the Imperial Stout there, Guy?
Getting better as it warms up. It's really good. It's like marshmallowy. Frothy mocha sex.
Frothy mocha sex. Stay tuned for the Drinking in Canada review.
I must have done this beer like 3 times already. Fresh, 1 year and like 2 year or 1.5 years or something from Lee.
Jeez, I was muted.
Probably the best beer from the Maritimes that can be aged.
Pretty much. It's pretty much the only beer from the Maritimes that can be aged.
Yeah.
Maybe that Bad Apple Imperial Stout is pretty fucking good too.
Oh yeah, that one. There you go.
I hope I'm not going to offend anyone by saying this, but I think Reese's Pieces are better than M&M's.
Racist.
I agree.
Although,
They're better. They're peanut buttery.
Although I do love M&M peanuts. Those are really good.
That's right, but they're not as peanut buttery as Reese's Pieces.
Nothing better than the fake peanut butter. Delicious.
Just put the M&Ms on top of your Reese's Pieces and everybody's happy.
Here's the deal breaker. Reese's Pieces are way better in a blizzard from DQ than fucking M&Ms.
Oh,
You just know it to be true.
that is true.
Undisputable truth.
Pumpkin beer.
What the fuck is that? It's blurry. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Ooh, it looks
Bon Homme Scepter from Petite. Oh.
Jesus. It's a
What is
brewery.
it? Neptune?
good.
I'm gonna do a total like crisp ears and not rinse the glass. Although I did finish drinking the last beer.
That last one, was that a potato beer you had, or was it a pumpkin beer?
The last one that was in here?
Yeah.
Chimay.
So that was a pumpkin beer. That's good. It's good stuff. It's one of the better pumpkin beers.
Chimay pumpkin?
Yeah, it's one of the better pumpkin beers.
That's got that pumpkin yeast.
That's right, pumpkin yeast. And Greg was drinking a potato beer there earlier. That Saint Amboise pumpkin ale. That's a potato beer. People don't know that.
Didn't know that.
Totally is. Yes, that's Chris Peters. It's potato beer.
Well, now I'm having a very girly, fuzzy navel.
Oh, well, hey. It's got alcohol in it, so it can't be too girly.
Yeah, well, and I mixed it like a 50-50.
Ah, yeah, okay. That works.
My dog has a really big erection right now.
And I'm going to go get another beer.
They're about to turn the webcam off, too. Your dog might have a big erection, but he's still voting for Hillary Clinton.
You know it.
Cast a vote with his penis. Make the big hole in the paper.
Actually, here's a fun fact about my dog, which you will now know, is that my dog has a very small foreskin, so he can't take a poop without getting an erection. It's not even that he gets an erection, it's his dick slips out because of the way he bends over to poop.
So do you have to massage it for him?
No, he takes care of it himself.
So he licks himself.
Once he stops pooping, it slides all back up there. But it's just like when he poops, the motion of pooping makes his penis come out. He gets a red rocket, as they say.
Red rocket. And the rocket's red glare, the bulbs burst. How American.
Dutch rocket.
Dutch rocket? Crotch rocket.
Oh.
Oh, and here's the third cat of the evening. What are you doing here?
Pussy grabber.
He said boner, and the cat's like, oh.
Huh? What is penis?
Well, this one's the baby. This guy's only a year old. He's a shit disturber, this one.
They do that when they're young.
Actually, you know what? Of the three cats my mom has, he's probably the most pleasant one. An asshole too, but the two older ones they're both big cats and they're both assholes. This guy's kind of cute. Except like now when he's biting my arm.
I kind of miss my kitty.
Yeah.
Aw, isn't that cute?
Yeah, he's adorable till he bites you.
Adorable till it bites you or poops in its litter box.
Yeah.
Is it one of those cats that'll take a huge dump in the litter box, stink up the entire apartment, and then wander around the house and run around your leg?
No, these guys are all outdoor cats. So they all do their shits outside.
Nice.
They don't use the litter box all that much, except a little bit of winter time. But the two at our condo, there are two ladies. They like to make stinky poops.
Ew. Yeah, my last cat did that where she would go crap in the litter box, and it was a foul fucking cat for a small apartment that we had. But as soon as she took a crap in the litter box, she'd then come around the house and then wrap around her legs or something, and then jump up into the open window in the summertime, just to make the point. Let you know, I just had a shit.
Oh, we had a black male cat who he died a few years ago, and he used to do a thing where he did not want to crap outside. And in the house, whatever, not a big deal, because my parents have a pretty big house, so it's not like you really stink up the place. But my parents used to have a cottage, and the cottage was not all that big, and the litter box was sort of tucked away in a corner of the living room. So he would come into the living room. He had a huge property to run around and take a shit in. He would run into the cottage, take a shit, stink up the whole cottage, and then just leave. He'd be like, I'm out of here, guys.
That's called being a dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to poop yourself in a litter box. Show them how it's done.
I'll take a shit in your litter box. Stink up your fucking house, cat.
Oh,
What? What?
Well, I often get really
Hey,
upset at my.
Here's a question: Does human pee make litter clump,
Yeah, it does.
or is it just cat pee that does that?
No, it's probably human pee as well. I kind of think.
It's
I think
literally
maybe,
spill water into it, it'll clump.
yeah.
Doesn't smell like Simcoe hops, though,
All right, I'm going to try out this
eh?
Saint Amboise Baltic Porter that Guy gifted me.
Ooh.
Put your video and we'll see your thumbs up.
Yeah, it's the old video.
Likes it or not.
See if I like it.
I'm curious how old it is, though. I have no idea. About a line date, guys. Yeah.
Well,
Tap
it's,
room grill?
it was what? Best before December 31st, 2016. So,
Oh, got a drink.
I guess, yeah.
Better looking now.
Only got 2 months left. I'm going to drink it now.
Fucking vinegar.
A Baltic Porter at 8.2% that has a best before date. That's weird.
Of the same year, you know.
Mhm.
Is that a new one, or is that the same batch that you bought back in April or May?
Yeah, the same one.
Same one.
Oh. That smells richer than just a Baltic Porter, man. That smells like that Ale Anglaise or whatever we had, the English barley wine.
Oh, really? Must have aged really
Yeah.
nicely.
It has, apparently. Because it's got that sort of same like chocolate notes to it, but at the same time it's got like that kind of English sort of like fruitcake kind of thing going on. Oh, really set in the fucking bottle here. British style porters and sweeter Russian imperial stouts brewed in countries blah 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 blah. Yeah, they say notes of chocolate, licorice, and dark fruit. And that's pretty much what I'm getting on this.
Uh-huh.
God damn. Vienna malt, Cara, Bohemian malt, dark crystal malt, chocolate malt, Cara aroma malt, nugget hops, golden hops, and Willamette hops.
Makes me want to buy some more.
If I get this, I'd be buying it all the time. Is this just seasonal for them, or is it...
Might be one of their new regulars, I think. Not sure.
Hmm.
If it's a dark beer that came out in April, it must be a full-time thing. Still good?
Mm-hmm. Good body to it, too. Like upper medium bodied. Fucking smell basically just translates over to the taste. You could easily... I wouldn't even say it's necessarily Baltic Porter. I would go as far as to say you could mistake this for an English barley wine. It's got a lot more of the same characteristics. Of course, I'm going on something that's aged for a year or whatever, but who knows what it was like fresh.
Guys, look, my cat is literally a pillow biter. Yeah, we caught you. Caught you, you little shit.
God damn, yeah. This is awesome. Thank you, Guy.
That's still good. I'm surprised that had the expiry date on it. That's so fucking early.
Oh, well, 8.2%. Goddamn, it's not gonna fucking expire. That's bullshit.
I almost want to age like a whole 6-pack or something.
I think it'd be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Do 2 a year. That's what I do. 2 a year.
I'm trying to get their black IPA, but the mixed packs aren't out anymore.
Yeah, but this is a thumbs up. If I was still reviewing, this would be fucking at the very least a 4.
Be like Dell. Dell is just a thumbs up, a thumbs down.
I can't do that. I can do that for booze because I'm not as educated on certain boozes. But
Oh, you reviewed the gin too, eh?
yeah, I did. I'm still debating whether I want to put that up because I don't quite like how it turned out, but we'll see.
No.
So apparently during the debate, Trump apparently during the debate, Trump launched Trump TV.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
24/7 Trump. It's going to be huge.
It's gonna be
It's going to be the greatest network ever done.
It's gonna be the best.
There's at least going to be 3 shows about grabbing pussy.
Nobody shows a misinformed viewpoint as good as me.
That's
Nobody.
right.
All I hope is that before the election happens, there's a Trump XXX video comes out.
Trump porn.
Oh, there already was a Trump Hillary porn parody that came out apparently.
I don't want a Trump Hillary porn parody. I want the real thing. I want.
Oh, you want Trump actually fucking some underage girl somewhere? No, that's great.
Oh, really?
No, I want him fucking Hillary Clinton, who's fucking
Oh,
underage.
Jesus Christ, no.
I want
No.
I want him and Bill double teaming her.
Because
Oh.
at least if
there's like-
Trump was,
It's like who wants to play vice president?
if at least it was Trump and some like hot model or something, you could like shoot some decent angles where you didn't have to see Trump. But if it's just Trump and Hillary, there's no decent angles there.
But there's no meat drapes. It's like, oh, no dice, can't grab that pussy.
Yeah, can't grab that pussy with my small hands.
He named his penis Obamacare because he wants you to repeal it. Oh God!
Anyway, says if you look at it, it's kind of small to begin with. Don't worry, it's going to be huge.
Huge and orange.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
Gonna be huge. The best.
The best dick.
A penis has not gone bankrupt.
Next week on Trump TV.
That would suck if your penis made you go bankrupt.
Too many deposits. Not enough withdrawals.
The basket of deplorables. Crickets.
My dog did not like that noise one bit. What's going on? What's going on?
Racist. Oh, we
Well,
lost to
not this dog, but the last dog we had a pair of German Shepherds, and the younger one was super racist. Like it was.
Oh well, yeah, Germans, right? So
Yeah. Well, the thing
God,
is,
and-
like, she would bark at any black person coming into the house, and we're like, normally we're like, oh, she barks at everyone, but then one time we actually had like some cable guys come into the house, and there was one black guy, one white guy. She fucking loved the white guy, barked at the black guy. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, we didn't teach her this.
Wow.
We didn't teach.
Yeah, I don't believe that at all. I'm
She
kind
went,
of thinking
she
there
went
was some
to
sort of...
you were.
it wasn't
dog
actually a
school
German
training.
Shepherd. It was Greg himself, and he was yelling epithets.
It was Greg himself. We're just gonna have to take your cable here and screw it back in. We'll put it in the box. Don't you fucking touch that, darky! Do it. You're his boss, right? You're white.
That's just how we grew up. It's like Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino calling the Filipinos. I don't really want to repeat it, but you know what I mean.
Car, you zipperheads.
Yeah.
Don't go, and then in his will and testament there, don't go niggering up my car with your shocks and stuff. And yeah, lovable racism. Lovable racism.
So yeah, it's justifiable because he's old.
He's old and biased, and he's not going to change.
He doesn't
just have
actually
to accept it.
It's like Trump. He doesn't actually mean to be racist. He just is racist.
He just is racist. Yeah, he's lovable. He's lovably racist.
Lovable racist.
Grandpa comes out in the porch and sees your black friends and goes, "What are these porch monkeys doing out here? Whackity schmackity doo."
Get back.
It's a punchline, and it's acceptable.
But I'm changed.
Totally acceptable.
How many?
It's all right. It's good.
I'm looking to see if we get any dislikes. No dislikes.
Wow, I'm very surprised. Well, no one's watching, so
Well, yeah. I mean, there's 2 watching. It's only because you and B both have the window open.
Yeah, and I'm about to close it because fuck it.
Forget about it.
What? Who's got a window open?
Man. That's pretty goddamn good. That Baltic Porter, that's right up there with their like vintage ales and stuff they were doing for a while there. I don't know if they still do them or not, but
I have to check. Near Christmas time, they released that triangle pack, like 3 beers, aged different years.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's worth it.
I'm
glad
that. I think I'm going to take this at the very least here because no one's really watching, so it doesn't really matter. So to anyone who watches, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all right in the fucking ass.
Well, you stop racist comments for one night.
Yeah,
you might get some
link. You could have joined us. You could have told me I was an asshole and then left. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, it was open. Like, here's the thing, guys. Whenever I do a fucking Hougly live, you're a hater. If you have any fucking guts at all, you can just leave a comment right in the fucking chat. I want an invite, and I'll send you a fucking invite, bitch. You want to jump into the fucking flames? But otherwise,
through fire and flame, Dragon Force style.
Hey, you can insult me, and I probably won't defend myself. I'll probably just agree with you.
Yeah. Greg will curl up in a ball and go, "Yes, sir. Sorry."
Right.
What the best
That's
of
the
them.
only way I can go to sleep.
Yeah, that also happens frequently. But yeah, we're gonna stop the broadcast. Fuck all you people that didn't join in because you're a bunch of bitches. But we still love you.
Bye.